behind my boots. Same way the memories rise when the evening wind cuts through. There's an old barn leaning sideways on that forgotten stretch of road where I carved your name in cedar beam before life took its toll. I was a restless kind of dreamer, half wild and half broke, living off cheap whiskey and the words I never spoke. And the storm clouds used to gather like they knew my every sin, rolling in slow over fields that never learned to forgive. And every scar, every silence, every night I felt alone, felt like dust storm stories carved into my bones. The past keeps whistling through the crack in that old barn door, saying, son, you can't hide from who you were before. So I'm singing dust storm stories from the old barn road, about a boy full of anger with a heart left exposed. I walked through winds that blinded me, through mistakes that took their toll, trying to find redemption in a world I couldn't control. But if the storm comes to me tonight, I'll stand and face the cold, 'cause I ain't running anymore from the old barn road. Ooh, road. There were nights I slept in fields where the moon felt like a judge, shining down on every lie I told, every bridge I failed to trust. Your voice haunted me in echoes like a ghost behind my eye, whispering prayers for the man you hope that I someday try to find. But the road can be a preacher with a sermon soaked in pain, teaching lessons through thunder when the past hits like rain. And that barn kept standing steady, though I crumbled piece by piece. It's broken, but still stronger than the promises I couldn't keep. I'd sit under that old tin roof, listen to the storm roll in, hoping God could hear a sinner over all that howling wind. And I traced the cracks in the wood like the ones in my soul, searching for a map to lead me back to the boy I used to know. When the dust starts rising and the memories unfold, they tell the truth I buried deep beneath the things I can't control. The echoes from that barn still whisper through my skin. Boy, you can't outrun the storm you carry within. So I'm singing dust storm stories from the old barn road, where every secret's written in the dirt I once called home. I walked the winds that broke me, through regrets that cut me slow, trying to shed the weight of every wrong I've ever known. And if tomorrow brings another storm across that stretch of soul, I'll stand firm, 'cause I'm not running from the old barn road. There's a healing in the hurting when you finally tell the truth, a forgiveness in the ashes of the fires you once walked through. And the barn, the weather, taught me what it means to bend, how to break and still remember how to stand back up again. Sometimes redemption ain't a finish line, but something you carry, a prayer whispered in the wind, a past you no longer have to bury. And the dust storms I survived might have blinded me before, but they cleared the skies inside me so I could see a little more. Now I walk back to that old barn road with clear, steadier feet, with a heart that bears the bruises but knows how to find its beat. I touched the wood where I once carved your name so many years ago, and I whisper I'm still learning how to love what I don't know. The wind is softer now, like it's finally made its peace. And the memories don't cut the same, they give me room to breathe. The storm has not forgotten me, but it no longer defines the man I'm trying to become. In the calm between the lines, life's still a broken highway, but I drive it with intent. A little more forgiving, a little less hell-bent. And though the dust may rise again, I'll face it without fear. 'Cause upon the road, the storms, they've made my purpose clear. Every scar etched in weathered oak and stone has shaped a stronger version of the man who walks alone. And when the prairie wind reminds me of the storms that came before, I tell it I'm not that boy who used to run from every door. Now I'm singing dust on stories from the old barn road, but the voice ain't trembling like the man I used to know. I walked through winds that changed me, through truths that saved my soul, and I found the strength to stand where I once lost control. If the night brings light and thunder, or a storm that overflows, I'll still be standing steady on the old barn road. So let the dust storms gather, let the sky turn wild and red. I've learned the hardest battles ain't the ones fought in your head. That barn, that road, that wind, they're chapters in my bone. Proof a broken man can rise from all the storms he owns. And when the prairie whisper through the cracks of time I've sown, I'll answer with a steady voice. This dust storm made me whole.